Dust kicks up on the lonesome trail. Moonlight shivers cold and pale. A shadow lingers sharp and low. The devil's whisper where I go. The devil's shadow rides my back through the night. The world turns black. A sinner's weight I can't outrun, chained to the deeds that can't be undone. Barbed wire fences, broken dreams. Whiskey burns through midnight schemes. A loaded gun, a shaking hand, left my mark on this cursed land. The devil's shadow rides my back through the night. The world turns black. A sinner's weight I can't outrun, chained to the deeds that can't be undone. Devil's shadow marks my time. Gravel roads lead to the gallows tree. A price to pay, no man rides free. The sun it sets, the noose draws tight. The devil grins in the fading light. The moon hangs low on a jagged edge. Crows are perched on the preacher's ledge. The wind hums low, a ghostly hymn, where shadows stretch and the light grows dim. Oh, the devil's sign. The church bell tolls, but it don't bring peace. Just a mournful cry that'll never cease. The river runs red hillside. There's a shadow man in the valley's throat, with a coat of black and a bloodstained note. He hums a tune you'll never forget, a melody carved from regret. The firelight dances on the cabin wall, flickers like spirits answering the call. The wolves don't howl, they just stare and wait for a sinner's soul at the midnight gate. So still, through shadowed woods it bends to its will. A crow cries out where the cold wind whines, beneath the weight of the shadowed pines. The river bleeds black under ghostly light, its secrets kept in the dead of night. A whisper trails through the thorny vines, lost in the depths of the shadowed pines. Oh, shadow of the pines, it calls my name, a haunting voice in the midnight flame. The sins I've sown, they twist and bind in the cold dark arms of the shadowed pine. Lantern sways where the path grows thin. The devil waits with a wicked grin. Each step I take, the earth resigns, pulling me deep in the shadowed pines. There's a chill in the air that won't let go, a thousand secrets buried below. The trees they grow, their roots entwine, guarding the heart of the shadowed pine. Oh, shadow of the pines, it calls my name, cold, dark arms of the shadowed pines. Through the hollow tonight, moon hangs heavy, a ghostly light. Crows in the trees, their cries like a hymn. Darkness creeps where the edge grows thin. In the whispered hollows where shadows dance, where the devil's footprints stain the land. A soul could wander, lose its way. In the whispered hollows, none dare stay. The river runs black, thick as sin, a tale of sorrow carved deep within. Lanterns flicker, their flames won't hold against the chill of stories old. In the whispered hollows where shadows dance, where the devil's footprints stain the land. A soul could wander, lose its way. In the whispered hollows, none dare stay. A mournful sound, echoes of lives now buried in the ground. The preacher's words long turned to dust, yet the hollow still whispers its bitter trust. The air is thick, it clings to the bone. You feel the weight of being alone. Step too far, you'll hear the sigh of the hollow calling, a mournful cry. In the whispered hollows where shadows dance, where the devil's footprints stain the land. A soul could wander, lose its way. In the whispered hollows, none dare stay. There's a shadow in the pines where the moon won't glow, a whisper in the wind where the lost souls go. The roots run deep in the cursed black clay, and the devil hums a tune at the end of the day. Don't call, just circle the air. A warning in the silence, heavy to bear. The ground feels hollow, the trees lean low. The secrets they cradle only shadows know. In the shadow of the pines where the darkness breathes, the night comes alive with its haunting deeds. Every branch holds a story, every leaf a sin. In the shadow of the pines, that's where it begins. There's a lantern swinging by a weathered hand, guided by a soul who don't understand. The moss hangs heavy, the air stands still. Each step a promise, each breath a chill. A howl breaks the night, sharp as a knife, a melody of sorrow and a ghostly light. The stars don't shine, the river runs black, and the road disappears, no way to turn back. In the shadow of the pines where the darkness breathes, the night comes alive with its haunting deeds. Every branch holds a story, every leaf a sin. In the shadow of the pines, that's where it begins. Under the hanging tree where the shadows fall, a crow's cry echoes, it beckons us all. The wind whispers secrets dark and untamed, of sinners and saints who've all died the same. Oh, the devil's shadow, it lingers near, a cold breath of sorrow, a voice you fear. The fire in the distance, it burns the night, guiding lost souls to their final fight. In the dust of the plains, the moonlight bleeds, a cursed man rides on a blackened steed. His eyes like embers, his heart like stone, chasing redemption he's never known. Oh, the devil's shadow, it lingers near, a cold breath of sorrow, a voice you fear. The fire in the distance, it burns the night, guiding lost souls to their final fight. The preacher speaks, but his words are dry. He prays to the heavens with a whiskey sigh. In the church of the broken, no angels stay, only ghosts of the damned to lead you astray. So light your lantern and guard your soul. The road to salvation is a winding hole. When the clock strikes 12 and the crows take flight, you'll know you've been shadows are calling, dusk is falling, a blood-red moon casts shadows tall. The fields lie empty, the wind is hollow, the earth remembers the sins of all. In the raven's shadow, secrets linger, a whisper rides the cold night air. Through the dark, I feel it pulling, a truth too heavy for me to bear. The church bell tolls a mournful warning, its echo rolls through the veil. The preacher's eyes are dark with knowing, behind his words a ghostly tale. In the raven's shadow, secrets linger, a whisper rides the cold night air. Through the dark, I feel it pulling, a truth too heavy for me to bear. The river runs black, its current biting, carrying sorrow from shore to shore. The stars above seem cold and distant, like they've turned their backs forevermore. I walk this road, the dust is bitter, each step weighed down by deeds I've done. The raven circles, wings like thunder, judgment comes with the rising sun. crime. A lantern swings in the cold night breeze. Shadows stretch like ghostly pleas. The ground is cracked, the soil won't heal. A preacher's voice, a devil's deal. The church bell tolls a mournful hymn. Its iron tongue sings sorrow's grim. In the hollow where the lost souls wail, their whispers ride the midnight gale. A blackened heart and a heavy hand carve the fate of this cursed land. Like a thread of black, it carries secrets, no turning back. A gunshot echoes, it splits the air, and silence falls, a sinner's prayer. Time. The oak tree creaks, it knows the weight of broken vows and cruel fate. In the hollow where the lost souls wail, their whispers ride the midnight gale. A blackened heart and a heavy hand carve the fate of this cursed land. Blood, the stars won't shine. The clock strikes 12, it's judgment time. The oak tree creaks, it knows the weight. Through the hollow pines, a mournful cry where the moon don't shine. Shadows dance on the cabin wall, the devil's breath whispers a siren's call. Oh, the dark runs deep in the southern ground, where the lost souls linger, their chains unbound. Casting fleeting light through the mist that cloaks this endless night. Footsteps echo on the broken stone, a sinner's road where the seeds were sown. Oh, the dark runs deep in the southern ground, where the lost souls linger, their chains unbound. Through the hollow night, their voices wail in this ghostly tale, where the heartbeats fail. Sign, preacher's words now lost to time. Rust on the blade, blood on the hands, the price we pay in these cursed lands. The clock strikes 12, the reaper grins, counting the deaths of our earthly sins. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, the sword reclaims